Good day, everyone. I am Jenrich Pimalensian, and we were going to tackle about Gemeinschaft and Gesellschaft. Gemeinschaft and Gesellschaft were published in 1887. This term is to describe the contrast between the pre-industrial and post-industrial societies. What is a community? How do people form social groups? What kind of social groups exist? These questions were considered by German sociologist Ferdinand Tönnies and has the answer, which is the Gemeinschaft and the Gesellschaft. The rise of the urban city was instrumental in this process. One could speak of a Gemeinschaft comprising the whole of mankind. The meaning of Gemeinschaft is a community, and it is a concept that Tönnies developed to understand different kinds of communities or social groups and the social relations that characterize them. Tönnies noticed that different types of groups exhibit different characteristics. So what kind of social groups would be characterized by Gemeinschaft? Let's think back to earlier days when society is less complicated. There were fewer occupations. Most people live in rural areas as opposed to cities, and generally people work together. Communities like Gemeinschaft were homogeneous, meaning they have the same or they have alike, similar in terms of race, education, and wealth level. Members of these communities knew each other well. These kinds of social groups were less complicated, and they can form a social bond which shows Gemeinschaft. This shows that Gemeinschaft is also a pre-industrial society that was common. Before the Industrial Revolution and the resulting technological advances changed the way that people work and live together. There are two types of pre-industrial society. First, hunter-gatherer society, where people used to hunt for wild animals and plants. And second is the agrarian society, where the economy is produced by crops and cultivating land. Next is post-industrial societies. The Industrial Revolution transformed Western societies in many unexpected ways. All the machines and inventions for producing and transporting goods reduced the need for human labor, so much that the economy transformed again, from an industrial to a post-industrial economy. A post-industrial society, the type of society that has developed over the past few decades, features an economy based on service and technology, not just production. There are three major characteristics of a post-industrial economy. First, we have focus on ideas. Tangible goods are no longer drive the economy. It is true, right? There's a lot of like BPO agents and many more that focus the ideas and communications. Second, need for higher education. Factory work does not require advanced training, and the new focus on information and technology means that people must pursue greater education. Along the way, you will be taught and learn how things would work, so higher education is needed. Lastly, shift in workplace from cities to homes. New communications technology allows the work to be performed from a variety of locations. Examples are social media platforms, blogging, blogs, live video streamings, conference and live lecture technology, and many more. Next is the Gesellschaft. Human Gesellschaft is conceived as the mere coexistence of people independent of each other. The rise of the urban. Gesellschaft talk about a society where modern and urban life exists. Most people are strangers and have relationships governed by social roles, which means it maintained through formal techniques like laws and legally defined punishments. The examples of Gesellschaft social groups include corporations, diverse countries, social clubs, and universities. For an example, the restaurant is a corporation and the worker consists of waitress, chefs, and cashiers, and most of them are more towards performing their roles and getting paid. Thus, the relationships are not so strong. Why Gesellschaft is important? Gesellschaft is important because of the group values and norms which regulate the Gemeinschaft community. Gesellschaft can be seen in very large cities where individuals are self-centered. The Gesellschaft society doesn't believe in a social ties and group values as individual needs are given more importance than anything else. It also applies to groups in which group interests never take priority over individual ones. Gesellschaft, unlike Gemeinschaft, on the other hand, emphasize secondary relationship above familial and communal ties, and it involves earned rather than imposed status. And that would be all. Thank you.